Hey guys, welcome to Stand Topical. I'm Nate, and these are my top 5 movies that I wish I could watch again for the first time.
And hit the spot.
So my number 5 is The Grand Budapest Hotel. And it's not so much that it's necessarily The Grand Budapest itself, it's just the first Wes Anderson movie that I ever saw. And so my answer, I guess, is really, I wish that I could watch like any of the top 3 Wes Anderson movies again for the first time, because I had never seen anything like that before, and most people have never seen anything like that before the first time they ever watch a Wes Anderson movie. And to me, it's just really special. Is it for everyone? Probably not, but the way that he makes movies is just like right up my alley for the things that I appreciate and the things that I really, really like. And Grand Budapest is, especially in terms of like the pastels and the symmetrical shots and the pans and all this and the dialogue, is one of the more like Wes Anderson-y Wes Anderson movies. And I just really wish that like I could feel that feeling of just being like, what is, like, I've never seen anything like this before. Like, this is so cool. Like, I was just like so engrossed in every aspect of that movie. Like, not just the movie itself, but the way that I felt watching it. Like, where how it directed my eyes to certain points without like me having to like look forward or do it. He just makes movies in a really, really special way, and I still absolutely love anytime I get to watch a Wes Anderson movie. But I would absolutely love to experience that for the first time again. It was absolutely incredible. Number 4 for me is La La Land. It's like one of my like top 5 favorite movies of all time. Getting to relive that feeling of getting so invested in this couple and wanting so bad for them to work out, and then getting to see the ending of that movie again. The very first time I watched it, like I like cried very much watching this movie. And it was such like lots of movies make me feel singular emotions very strongly. La La Land, the ending made me feel lots of emotions very, like, I was happy, but I was also bummed. But there was also like this lingering sense of hopefulness, but also this like sadness that I didn't get the ending that I wanted, but things are still going to be all right. And so it's like, this movie, in like a very stylistic and musical and like semi fantastical way, tells a story of a very realistic relationship. Like, that is something similar that a lot of people go through. A lot of times people don't necessarily have the emotional intelligence to sit down on a bench to each other and say, oh, I don't know if this is going to work out because our lives are pulling us in 2 separate directions, and like, but I still really appreciate you, and I guess we'll see. Like, a lot of breakups are not that amicable, but they still end for the same reasons that this one ended in this movie. And so it was super relatable, especially to some things I had going on at the time. And so, yeah, I would really love to just experience all of that for the first time again. Number 3 on my list is 500 Days of Summer. And this was a really interesting one for me, because in some ways has a lot in common with La La Land. But something that I've talked about this channel and like talked about with other people a lot is something that I really appreciate about this movie is, the first time I watched this movie, I was significantly younger. And like, I would describe myself as like, I don't know if hopeless romantic is the right word, but like very optimistic about love and relationships and like all this stuff. And so I watched this movie this first time and I feel all these specific things, and like I'm picking sides. Like, oh, like she's being such a jerk, like Joseph Gordon-Levitt's character is like absolutely right, blah blah blah. And then I get a little bit older and I have some different life experiences and I watch it again, and then I'm like, no, like I really see Zoe Deschanel's like where she's coming from. Like, he's kind of being like a whiny little jerk, and she like was kind of fairly honest with him about like where she stood with like relationships and marriage and things like that. So like maybe he's trying to push a little bit more on her than she was really emotionally ready for, and she was kind of honest about that. And then I get older, and then like am in a healthy relationship, and then I watch it again, and I'm just like, both of these people are like so screwed up. Like, neither of you guys are right. You both do so many things wrong. Like, which like people make mistakes. I'm not like trying to dog on them for it, but it's just like in terms of me picking who I think is more right in the movie, it's just neither of you. Like, you both could probably benefit from a little bit of therapy, and like neither of you at this moment in your lives that we see in this movie are emotionally healthy people at all. And so because every time I watch this movie, my like view and the way I understand it changes a little bit, I would just be like super interested to be able to watch this movie for the first time again, just being where I'm at now in my life, and then like just seeing how I perceived it then. And like, I guess in this whole seeing it for the first time scenario, then I obviously wouldn't know about the history that I also have with this movie. But like, if somehow the alternate universe me could send me a notebook and say, hey, this is how you felt about this movie these 3 times you watch it for the first time now and compare it, then like, that would be pretty cool. And I would really like to do that. Number 2 for me, way less like deep than any other ones. But it's Star Wars. I love Star Wars. It means so much to me. And to be able to like just watch like New Hope again for the very first time, and to be sitting on a couch and for the screen to go dark, and then for that absolutely beautiful John Williams score to just start screaming in my ears, and then some awesome exposition that I'm absolutely enjoying reading because I love lore and like science fiction lore, just scrolling up and prefacing me for like what is going on in this world that I don't know anything about. Like, I get chills every time like the opening credits roll and that song hits to any Star Wars movie. And so to be able to feel that again for the first time would just be like really sick for me. And I can't wait for my kid to be old enough to like understand movies enough to where I can see him experience that for the first time. And then number 1 for me, I feel like this is like, if it's not number 1 on like almost all everyone's, if I could watch it for the first time again movie list, it's definitely on there. But that's like, I think it deserves that spot. And so number 1 for me is Fight Club, because to me, it's my favorite twist in any movie ever. It is really, really well written. It is super stylistic. It has incredible acting from some incredible actors in it. And I would really love to just experience the weirdness that is this movie again, and that twist for the first time. So let me know which movies you wish you could watch again for the first time down in the comment section below. Scroll back up, hit the like button, and subscribe.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.